Hello! Thank you for your interest in learning more about CougarConnect. During this video, we'll cover how you can create and edit forms on CougarConnect. First, let's navigate to CougarConnect either through going to the Columbus State website or by going directly to connect.cscc.edu. Now that we're on CougarConnect, you'll sign in using your Columbus State email and password just like you would when logging into Blackboard. Now, search for the name of your page using the search bar in the middle of the screen. When it pops up, select it and the system will take you there. Now we are on what we call the Explore view. The Explore view is what your general audience sees when they navigate to your page. To add or edit content, we need to go into the Edit view. To enter the Edit view, you'll select the rectangular Manage Organization button on the upper right-hand side of the page. Only CougarConnect users with admin rights to a page will have access to this Manage Organization button, and they will only have access to this button on the specific pages that they manage. If you don't have access to the Manage Organization button and you think you should, please contact seal@cscc.edu and we will work with you to remedy that. So now we will select the Manage Organization button and it will take us to the Edit view of the page. When editing your page on CougarConnect, it's always helpful to remember breakfast. From this view, we'll select the Pancake button, these three horizontal lines on the upper left of the page that resemble a stack of pancakes. When you select the Pancake button, this opens your page's tool drawer. You'll have access to several different types of tools here, but for this video, we'll select the Forms tool. On the top right of this page, you'll select the three vertical dots, and then select Create Form. On this next page, you'll create your form. Here, you can add and edit details about the form, including the name, visibility, when the form will be active, and if you would like only a certain audience to be able to respond to the form. Make sure to check the Active box when you're ready for folks to start filling out your form. Your start time is when your form will start receiving responses. The end time is when it will stop receiving responses. You can change these to fit your needs. Allowing submissions from public users lets folks respond to the form without logging into CougarConnect. If you want them to log in, you can allow them to submit responses multiple times by checking this box. Only click here if you want only certain people on your page to respond to this form. Make sure to scroll to the bottom and select the blue button that says Save and Add Questions. On this page is where you can begin to add questions. You can change details about the form itself under Form Properties. You can change the details about each individual page on Page Properties. You can add additional pages as needed. You can also look at your page list. You can add questions by scrolling to the bottom of this page. There are 8 different types of questions. Read over the descriptions of the question types to decide which would be best. For example, choose several, choose one, enter text, etc. When you're entering your question text, you can embed videos into the question text and ask your audience to review the video and answer questions about it. For example, if you would like your audience to view a tutorial, you can embed the link to the module into the question text and then ask questions related to the tutorial. You will need to post the video to YouTube or Vimeo, and then copy the link to the video and insert into the question text. Your audience can watch the video right in this form. For more information on embedding videos, please visit our student engagement page on CougarConnect for a video tutorial and a how-to guide. Once you have created a question, you can select the crayon icon to edit the question text or answers. This also gives you the option to add an Other option and to insert a text field for your audience to type a free-form response. The form automatically saves your work. When you have added all the questions needed, select Back to Forms on the upper left of the screen. To check your work and preview what your audience's experience will be, you can submit a practice form. When you're back on the main Forms page, select the three dots to the right of any form to get more options. If there is an orange circle with an exclamation point in it, this means that you have recent submissions that need to be reviewed. When you select the three dots, the following options are available. Edit the form questions. Please note that if you have already received submissions to this form, deleting a current question will delete the question and any answers from previous submissions. A tip to avoid this is to instead copy the form and change the questions in the new form. Make sure to share the link to the new form with your audience. Archive. Archiving old forms helps to keep your form section clean. Archived forms still hold onto submissions, but you have to activate the form in order to pull the data. Copy. This allows you to make an exact duplicate form. Share. This is where you will find the link to the form that you can share with your audience via email, social media, on a flyer, or etc. Submissions allows you to review all of the form submissions. Export submissions creates an Excel sheet that you can download to review all the submissions together at once. Export submission attachments. Use this if you asked folks to upload documentation when submitting the form. It will create a PDF of all the uploaded items. Important note: to share your form, you need to select Share and use this link. Please do not copy the URL from the web browser when you open your form, because that will not take your audience to your form. Thank you for learning with us. Please contact seal@cscc.edu for questions. The processes highlighted in this video are also available in a Word guide or a PDF guide. Please check out the Documents section of SEAL's CougarConnect page for all guides.